Well, while we play some musical chairs here in the studio and get our guests rearranged, I want to remind you you're watching Money TV. If you'd like more information, visit our website. You can even watch this show again, moneytv.net. Now we're set. Roger Schlesinger is joining me. Roger, a quick change, Roger. Roger, of course, is the Mortgage Minute guy. Always good to see you.
Good to see you, Don.
Now, you were telling me before we went on the air that you think the real estate market has finally turned.
Yeah, I really believe it, especially on the West Coast. And if there's any real estate brokers listening to this show and want to talk with me, I'd love to talk to people from the Midwest and the East to make sure that this is a nationwide thing and not just a regional. But definitely on the West Coast, we've had the first-time home buyers and investors take out all of the low-price inventory, especially in California, which was the hardest hit state of all. And now we are getting the multi-million-dollar homes starting to move again, even though there really isn't great financing for them. I guess they're coming in with cash or they're going into the private banks and getting the money.
Well, it's interesting because there was news earlier in the week, this development in Victorville, California. The bank decided rather than finishing these homes, they just tore them down. Brand new homes, and they just tore them down. It was cheaper to tear them down than it was to actually complete the development. Yeah,
well, Victorville is a different kind of place. I used to have an office up there, and they overbuilt it tremendously because it was going to be the hub of all of the disbursement from various companies, a lot of shipping places up there, and they just overbuilt it. So I can understand why they have to do something. But, you know, they also did that in Michigan, in a town back in Michigan, where they tore down all the vacant houses because they wanted to get supply and demand into balance.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Because I've been hearing more and more talk about why don't we just destroy all the unsold places and you know, create more supply, less supply and more demand.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea for this reason. There is a shortage in this country, just taking the birth and the death rate ratio. There is a tremendous shortage that obviously people got through because times were bad. People were joining other families, getting into two families into one house. We're going to have a shortage coming really quickly. And we're going to see real estate jump tremendously. It's not going to be a gradual up. It's going to be a flat line and then up because of that.
If people want to get in touch with you and get their financing arranged before this jump, how do they get a hold of you?
866-304-9378, or you can write to me at mortgageminuteguy.com.
Roger Schlesinger, the Mortgage Minute Guy. You want to pick his brain, give him a call, 866-304-9378. Roger, thanks so much.
Thank you, Don.
Well, my new show is Health This Week, and this week's show is all about swine flu. To find a TV station near you, go to healththisweek.com. And on Money Wrap Radio this weekend, our show is all about stressed out banks. To find a radio station near you, go to moneywrap.com. Call us right now, 888-259-4449. Free information in the mail about our featured guests, including positron and X on X. Again, 888-259-4449. When you call us, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter, 888-259-4449, or visit us online at moneytv.net. That's our show this week. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, we'll see you next week.